It all began without warning. No bright lights, no dramatic explosions, just a subtle shift in the world's balance, a faint hum in the sky, unnoticed by most. The first wave of alien ships entered Earth's orbit in complete silence, invisible to the naked eye. These ships, enormous and shadowy, were unlike anything humanity had ever seen. They resembled dark, sleek organic structures hovering motionless in the vastness of space, undetected by the most sophisticated satellites. On the ground, chaos started in subtle ways. First, power grids failed in small, isolated regions, then entire cities. As the days went on, the failures became widespread. Communication systems blacked out, governments lost control, and the military was left scrambling without a central command. By the time the world realized the true threat, it was already too late. Earth's most advanced defense systems were crippled before they could react, and the aliens had already begun to manipulate global infrastructure from the shadows. So, the world's power structures crumbled. The aliens revealed their true strength. They didn't need to destroy Earth, they needed to control it. By controlling food and water supplies, the aliens quickly turned every major city into a controlled zone. They used drones, both mechanical and biological, to enforce their dominance and prevent any sort of escape. In cities, humans were herded into large, overcrowded urban areas. Anyone who resisted was swiftly eliminated or sent to the zones, areas of the planet that had been designated for human abandonment. These zones were desolate, abandoned, with only alien machinery patrolling the area to ensure that humans couldn't escape. The aliens established bases deep underground and in hidden places, operating under the radar. The world's governments fell apart, replaced by collaborators who had pledged loyalty to the alien overlords. These collaborators were empowered, granted resources and status, and allowed to control the remaining population. Any hope of resistance was buried as humanity's once proud nations fractured into city-states, ruled by fear and mistrust. The alien invaders knew the key to complete control was dividing humanity against itself. They strategically manipulated resources and instigated conflicts between the human factions. Former countries, once united, were divided into isolated city-states, each in competition for limited supplies provided by the aliens. Fear was the ultimate weapon, and the aliens expertly fed into this paranoia, ensuring that trust between humans would never be restored. In the cities, collaborators, humans who had aligned themselves with the aliens, rose to power. They were given everything they needed to stay loyal to the invaders, while the rest of the population suffered. The collaborators were the alien eyes and ears, controlling the masses with promises of safety, while ensuring that fear and division remained at the forefront of every interaction. The aliens didn't need to fight humanity, they just needed to watch it tear itself apart. Humanity's desire to survive became its greatest weakness. Division, paranoia, and distrust turned the human race into its own enemy. Years passed, and life under alien rule became grim. Cities were decimated, and the alien presence was felt everywhere. But the true horror was yet to be revealed. The harvest. Every year, thousands of humans were selected and taken by the aliens. No one knew where they went, and no one ever returned. Some thought they were used for cruel experiments. Others whispered that the aliens fed on the minds and souls of the humans they took. The harvest became a twisted ritual shrouded in secrecy and dread. Humanity, once full of hope, was reduced to cattle bred for harvesting. The aliens' true purpose wasn't just to control Earth, It was to ensure humanity's subjugation as a never-ending source of energy and labor. Resistance movements, though small, began to grow. Whispers of revolt spread among the survivors, but those who dared to fight were quickly silenced. The aliens' grip was tightening, and the end seemed inevitable. As humanity's numbers dwindled, the final remnants of the human race prepared for their last, desperate stand. Hidden in underground bunkers and isolated regions, the survivors gathered their forces. The resistance had learned of a secret weakness in the alien technology, a possible way to disrupt their control systems and free humanity from its chains. The final battle would determine whether Earth would remain a silent prison, ruled by unseen forces, or if humanity could reclaim its freedom.